Hi, this is Madhukar Raj. I'm a member of Team 2, and other team members are Sajid, Sumant, Vaibhav, and Srivan. So I'll be going through the our working product after Sprint 3 and kind of showing you how each user story maps to the task which we have done. So let me quickly go to the our locally hosted product. So this is our dashboard. So one of the user story was to uh, implement the model and align it to make it look throughout the screen, and also implement the close functionality on that. So I worked on that user story, and let me demonstrate to you. So once you click on NHL, this will be the model which will be displayed with all the league information. And as you can see on the right, this is the close button, close functionality which I have added in this sprint. So once you click on that, goes off. So similarly, this happens for other leagues as well. I'm clicking and going one by one, showing all of these. So that was the user story I worked on, and I implemented the uh, alignment and close button, which has been mentioned in the user story 46. So next user story was to link each of these leagues with the same model, with having their own information. Sajid worked on that user story, and so let me demonstrate you. So initially it was not linked, so he linked, and you can see all the league specific data is displayed here as well. And similar things are with other leagues as well. OHL, Lima, and America's Hockey League. Next user story was of adding all those new leagues which we discussed with our sponsor to the dashboard, which were missing, and for which we are doing scraping as well. And we have to design API for these leagues, which are KHL, SHL, and the Liga One. So Srivan worked on these user stories, and he added these links on the dashboard. They were not present earlier, which you can see in the Sprint 2 video. So right now we have just put dummy data in this one, and we'll be working on the next on this in the next sprint to scrape the data and make the API and then link to that. So until then, we'll be just showing the dummy data here. And one more thing I forgot to mention, Sajit worked on another user story, which was to make all these as a button. Initially, they were as not they were the drop down things, and he uh, changed it into button with the link. So next major thing which we worked on this user this sprint is to go from here. You can see these are the tables which mention all of the teams of a particular league. So once I click on Philadelphia Flyers, so in sprint 2, focus of sprint 3 was also to figure out why the data was not displayed. So all this data which you can see on the page was not available in sprint 2 product. So we kind of figure out what was happening there. So we found a module which is team and players module, where we made some changes, and now we were able to make it display here. But the data is in only coming from MySQL. So we have to work how to integrate PGSQL in the next sprint. And similar thing goes for the player page as well. It's taking some time. Uh, so yeah, here you can see. So this is the player page. So I worked on this user story as well. Finally, Webber worked on scraping in this sprint as well, and you can see we had only one league, and now right now we have the crawling for all the other links as well of the same league, and you can see here's the data. So on this is an ongoing task, and we are done with one league. Another two leagues are remaining, which will be transferred to the next sprint. And this user story was worked on by Webber.